Cheerio whānau, back at it. This is my pulled pork without using Coke. I want to do some pulled pork burgers, so this is how I do the pulled pork without Coke. This is a whole nother recipe to the other one I did. So, you're gonna need thyme. You're gonna need smoked paprika. You're gonna need some crushed garlic, or even garlic cloves, couple of garlic cloves. But salt and pepper, chicken oxo. I want to use a little tad of my sweet Thai chili. I like it with everything, and an onion. So let's get down. Oh, and some brown sugar. So let's get down to business. We're gonna take the smoked paprika. I'm gonna add like 2 tablespoons of it. It smells good, smoked paprika whānau. I'm gonna bit of a shake of the salt and pepper. Grab our salt. Then I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons, which is the equivalent to 2 cloves, of garlic. I'm gonna add that to it. There you go. Then I'm gonna add some thyme. It's gonna give it a nice sort of woody flavour, I suppose the best way to put it. It's nice though. Thyme's a nice. You'll recognise it from like mixed herbs and your stuffings in there. I'm gonna put some thyme in there. Maybe a teaspoon. Yeah. And then I'm gonna mix some oil. Just enough to get that down to a paste. So not too much. And I'm gonna mix that all up. Maybe a little bit more. So yep, she's in her paste now. And I'm gonna rub that all over this pork. Use any pork you want, fams. This is just a standy pork roast. You're gonna have to get your hands a bit dirty here. Katie Pie, you should have washed your hands. Always remember that's the first thing you do before you cook. Before you start, touching food. People appreciate it. You take that time. See how pork's getting a nice, red colour to it. Nice. Now you could let that marinate for a little while actually. Just wash my hands off, get back to you. Okay, then we're going to take some of this brown sugar and just sprinkle it all over your roast. Use, might be 2 or 3 tablespoons you're using. Yeah, about 2 or 3. I like mine really sticky, a nice caramelized buzz to it. So yeah, so about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar over the top of that. Now instead of Coke, we're going to make up a chicken stock. And that's about 3 cups. So I'm going to use around 3 cubes, I suppose. Yeah, I'll make it a bit strong, I suppose. But yeah, 3 cups, 3 cubes, fams. Okay, we got our stock made up. Stir it up till she's good and mixed. Then I'm going to grab this onion I got. And I'm going to just roughly chop it into some quarters. 1 fairly big onion. Oh. See, nice chunks of it. And I'm just going to put them down and lay this roast on top of those. So it sort of keeps it off the bottom of the dish. And those onions will soak up all that flavour. There you go. Try and get them to sit under there. Then we're going to put our stock around it. And cover that with aluminium. I'll just wash my hands. Yep, so we're going to cover that up and then slam her in the oven for 8 hours at 150 degrees, fans. Make sure you get a good covering, you know, tuck them over the edge. It'll help steam it. It's going to be in there so long you don't want it drying out. There you go. Let's get it. Finally, so we're back 8 hours later. Yeah. What's good? The unveiling. Smells good. Smelling good. I had to whack a little bit more tin foil on it. I could see steam escaping. Woo! Yeah. But yeah, fams, I don't know how good a view that is, but yeah, she's come out just how I wanted it to. Here's our meat. Yeah. Oh, it's falling apart. That's a good sign straight away. So I'm going to transfer that to a plate. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to grab those onions I put at the bottom. Remember those onions? They're all caramelized. They're soft. They're good to go, fams. They're going to taste yummy. Straight up, we want those with the meat too. And now what I didn't show you is on the other one. See all that juice at the bottom? I want to take a little pot and I want to put it in there. That's what's good. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of sweet Thai chili to that. So that's about 2 teaspoons, not too much. And about the same of barbecue sauce. You don't have to do that, fams. You can just use that juice that came out because it's got heaps of flavour. I don't know about you, but I like pepper. So I'm going to add a little bit of a shake of pepper on that too. And I'm just going to put that on the stove for another 5-10 minutes, fams, and just cook it down a little bit. It'll get even thicker. It's actually kind of thick. You know, it'll taste nice. I'll just put it on the oven for a couple of minutes and yeah, I'll show you what up next. True, fam, so we're back from the stove. You know, it's a bit thicker, it reduced a lot. That was just the juice that came out of there with the stuff I mixed in. I want to tear my pork up with these 2 knives. I mean 2 forks. Jeepers. But yeah, it'll fall apart, fams. 8 hours in the oven ain't no joke to any meat. You put any meat in the oven and slow cook it for 8 hours, she'll fall apart easy. You know, and it's nice and tender. Oh, those onions, caramelized onions, you know, chop those up with it as well. They fall apart just as easy. Mix it all up. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. You know, and you'll notice you get a lot more meat than you thought you had when you started. Yeah, give it a shred up with the forks. Add a bit of this juice now, fams. You know, don't add it till it's soaked in it. You know, just till it's wet enough. I'm just going to drizzle some on there until she's right. Like I said, you don't have to add the sweet Thai chili sauce either. But yep. And I'm going to use that on some burgers tonight. You could put that in wraps, spring rolls, anything fun. But I'm going to put mine in burgers, so just make a burger and instead of the patty, chuck this stuff in there. Come out gangster. It looks perfect. I'm really happy with that, but won't know until we get a taste on. I'll see if I need to season it anymore. Mickey. Melting in the mouth, finally, good stuff. Each side up, give it a jam. It's good stuff, real talk. Close up. Yeah, pulled pork, finally. Uncle A.Zee style, east side.